Hi, everyone. Welcome to Indoor Cycling Virtual Style. My name is Denise Druce, and I want you to get ready for a little shorter ride today. I'm going to give you a little more instruction. So if you are already comfortable with bike fit, I want you to jump on your bike and just start warming up your legs. But if you're kind of new to this and you've never done this bike fit thing before, we're going to start off the bike for a few minutes. So there are three adjustments at Schwinn. We call this quick fit, which is exactly what that means. It's quick fit. We're just going to be super quick about getting you fit perfectly on your bike. So the first adjustment is for fore and aft, and it's adjusting so that your body fits perfectly from front to back. So every bike has an adjustment here on the saddle, and the saddle scoots forward and back. So what I want you to do right now is look at the post under the saddle and see how many numbers or notches you have there. And I'd like you to put your saddle right smack dab in the middle. Okay, so exactly the middle of where your numbers are, that's going to be called saddle neutral. So if you had 5 numbers, it would be at 2.5. If you have 3 numbers, it would be at 2. So put the middle of the saddle right in the middle of your fore and aft bar. Second adjustment is for seat height. So what I'd like you to do is stand next to your bike and lift the leg like this so your thigh is parallel to the floor. We want the top of the saddle to be just slightly higher than the top of the thigh. So what that means is your saddle is going to be even with your hip bones, okay, the front of your hip bones, the ACEs. All right, and then the third adjustment is for most of us, we're going to be more comfortable riding with the handlebars up high. That's going to allow us to ride with more of a neutral spine and less of a rounded over spine. If you're an outdoor rider and you like doing a lot of riding outdoors, you're probably more used to that rounded over position, and so that's fine. Okay, these are fancy pedals I'm trying to clip into here. So once you get those 3 adjustments made, I'd like you to just get on your bike and feel. Just feel what you set up. Does it feel like your legs are almost straight at the bottom of the pedal stroke? Does it feel like the reach toward the handlebars is natural? You're not reaching too far and you don't feel crunchy, like it's too close to you? And if all of that checks off, we are ready to go. I'm going to call this a mindful ride. A rolling meditation. So this ride is a little bit shorter than what you're used to in the past with me. It might be good for those days when you don't have a full hour, you just want to get in and get it done. Mindful ride. We are not going to make it up to breathless in this ride. We're going to stay in easy, moderate, and hard zones. And we'll start this workout with one of our standard 20-minute FTP tests. If you have wattage on your bike, what you're looking for is average wattage. What is the best average wattage you can ride with? If you don't have wattage, you don't have a power meter on your bike, you're going to go by feel. You're going to go by perceived exertion. What is the hardest you can sustain effort for 20 minutes? All right? Who's excited? Woo. So, as we're going through this warm-up and we're just loosening up our bodies, hinging, like oiling the hinges, let's start with checking in with our hips. So the sitting bones are at the very back of the saddle. And as we come toward the handlebars, you can use your thumbs to fold forward so it feels like you're pinching your thumbs right there between your hip bone and the top of your thigh. If you tuck your tailbone under and sit like this, you'll never pinch your thumbs. That's an indication that you are sitting in a posterior pelvic tilt, and there's going to be strain for your back. We don't want that, right? We don't want back strain. So, sitting bones. right at the back of the saddle. Now reach down and give yourself just enough resistance that you can start to feel like you're pushing the pedals. They're not just floating anymore. You're pushing the pedals. I'm going a little bit faster than the music. I'm pedaling at about 70, 75 RPMs. So here, you can push into those pedals, start to sit a little lighter in the saddle. That's gonna feel better to your body, keeping resistance on the wheel and sitting a little lighter. All right, so let's officially begin our 20-minute FTP test. So if you are using a power meter, power music, that was a plug for you guys. We're gonna slow the legs. Come down to 65 RPMs. And starting right now, pay attention to average watts. Watts is a measurement of energy. So breathe in through your nose, breathe out of your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. We're starting to pay attention to the intensity, meaning this is feeling more like work, yeah? Making our way up into the hard zone. And for about the next 19 minutes, how hard can you work? What kind of work can you sustain for this duration? If this is feeling easy, you're gonna add. If it's feeling too hard and you're starting to go breathless, you're coming back just a little bit. Now let's set the stage for mindful ride by having you close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Feel the length of your spine, sit tall. Feel your legs working. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's create a rhythmic breath. Inhale for 4 pedal strokes, exhale 4. So it's gonna go like this. Inhale 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4. Good, just follow that breath. In 4, out 4. In 4, out 4. The best way to quiet the mind is by connecting mind and body through breath. The best way to get out of the noise in our head is to just pay attention to what's happening in our body. And breath is that connection. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Just paying attention to breath coming in, breath going out. Noticing where breath comes in, where breath goes out. Which part of your body do you feel breath? I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. If that's too hard, you can use your mouth for breath completely. Relax your shoulders, your upper body. Stay loose. Notice muscles working, sustained effort, mindful ride. This is our rolling meditation. You might notice a mind that's easily bored, a mind that wants to wander. So we just keep inviting it back here by using that breath. In 4, out 4. That helps us let go of the how much longer this hurts, this is what's working, how much I have to do, who I've got to call. Just come back to breath. In 4 and out 4. Hands are light on the handlebars. We're looking for what Thich Nhat Hanh calls elegant silence. Elegant silence. And since we don't get to turn down the volume of what's going on out here, we work on turning down the volume in here, and especially up here. Finding a quieter place. Like a cool, calm body of water. When we start this ride, maybe our mind is turbulent, like waves on the surface. But now, a few minutes in, maybe it can feel like we're just under the surface of that turbulent water. We're still aware of it, but we're getting a glimpse of that elegant silence, of a more quiet mind. Inhale, exhale. As you continue this rhythmic breathing, if you notice any place in your body that feels extremely uncomfortable or painful, what adjustments can you make? Position adjustments, resistance adjustments, bike fit adjustments. What can you do to avoid that pain? Not discomfort, but pain. Inhale, exhale. Good job, you guys. So we're just staying at the edge. Hard effort. What is the hardest effort you can sustain comfortably? Hard, sustained, comfortable work. All right, keep going. Second song is a little bit faster. We amp up to 75 RPMs. I'm gonna let off just a touch of resistance, not too much. In this song, we'll take a few breaks out of the saddle, but they won't really feel like breaks. Core engaged, light hands. Right at that edge, my friends. Inhale 4, exhale. Let's take it out of the saddle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Take it back down. Good, keep that going. Just gonna raise the camera 1 inch so I can still see you when I'm standing. You can still see me. Exhale. In 4, out 4. All right, we got that. 75 RPMs. Stand it up with me. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Come back down. Woo. All right, have you found mindful riding? Meaning, are you more interested in what's happening in your body than the stories, conversations, busyness in your mind? Pay attention down here. So much to pay attention to. Inhale, exhale. Stand it up, let's go. Light and easy, upper body's light and easy. Good job. Have a seat. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Breathe in, breathe out. We're just over halfway on this 20-minute drill. Do you think you can take a little more on now? Just a touch. Core engaged. Pull it in, lift it up. Looking good. Let's stand up. Breathe in, breathe out. Mindful riding. Stay here. Stay in here. Down into the saddle. Elegant silence. When the body is speaking louder than the mind. Oh yeah. Such an interesting look at movement, exercise. Can we be working hard and still have a quiet mind? It's really the same question as, can I be stuck in traffic running late and notice that my heart is racing and my body is tense? And can I still practice these tools of quiet mind? Can I be in a conversation with someone and we're disagreeing with each other and my body feels all the feels that disagreement can bring up? Can I be in a quiet mind that allows me to listen better and communicate more clearly? Elegant silence. Silence inside when it's noisy outside. Whew. Work. Hands come forward. Let's stand up again. 75 RPMs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Have a seat. Keep going. Whew. Steady at the edge. Rolling meditation. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. You might even say those words to yourself. Breathing in, breathing out. Another way to look at this, the Dalai Lama said, it's possible to feel anger and not be angry. It's possible to feel anger and not be angry. So this ride is teaching us that it's possible to feel effort, to feel work, maybe to feel a little burn, but not be that. Can I feel tired legs, but not be tired? Because we want to be really careful about whatever we say we be. So if I am being angry or being upset or being tired, that's who I am being. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be those things. I want to be powerful. I want to be energized, strong, influential, light, loving, and compassionate. That's what I want to be. So let's feel what we feel, and then let's be who we are, right? To add resistance, we're going to slow the legs again. We just have 4 minutes left in this hard drill, and then we'll go to recovery. Once again, position those hips on the back of the saddle. Push down and forward on those pedals. For 3.5 minutes, how much resistance can you push? We're not going to stand. We're going to stay right here in the saddle. Hard effort, steady state. What do you say? Core is engaged. Spine is long. Neck relaxed. Face calm, soft. You have got this. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Let's go back to breath. Inhale 4, exhale 4. In and out. What does that feel like to make an audible exhale? Whew, sometimes I just notice like, wow, I was really holding on there. Steady state, hard effort. What can you give for 2 more minutes, knowing I am not going to ask you to work any harder than this? This is it. This is as hard as it gets right here. So how hard? How much? I'm not asking you to think about goals or performance. I'm asking you to work hard and be present in the middle of the hard work. And that's hard work. To stay here, to not be distracted. What's happening now? What am I feeling right now in this moment? And as I acknowledge those feelings, who am I being? What am I feeling? And who am I being? I'm noticing legs, feeling tired. Feeling tired, but who am I being? I'm being persistent. and being committed, dedicated. How does that feel to contrast those two, feeling and being? And we did it. Drop resistance. Come down to something that feels a lot easier than that. And just turn the pedals. Find faster legs. Whew. That was fun. Resistance is light. Let's bring it back down. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Allow yourself a long and loud exhale. Just let it come down. All right, with that body just kind of coming back down from the work, we are going to do one more song that involves kind of getting back into that medium to hard zone. We'll be in and out of the saddle just to, you know, kind of put a period at the end of the sentence to this one. That gives us about a 30-minute ride with a warm-up and a cool down. A lot shorter than what we normally do, but a nice little plug-in for the days you need something shorter. Feel free to ride this twice or to jump over to one of my other rides and fill in with some more time in the saddle if that's what you needed for today. Try to speed your legs up a little bit right now and come up closer to that 100 RPMs. A little bit faster, 90 to 100, kind of flushing out the legs. We'll go another minute or so, and then we'll just hit that last song, be on our way. Mindful ride, a rolling meditation. Mind and body working together, connected by breath. It's a much more peaceful place to be. This place of elegant silence. If you're curious about this concept, do a little more yoga. That's the whole philosophy of yoga. In the Yoga Sutras, they talk about chitta vritti, mind chatter. And that turbulence of the mind is responsible for all of our suffering, all of our division, all of our tension as a result of these conversations in our mind. And all of yoga, like literally all of yoga, is an effort to still the turbulent mind. And in that quiet mind, that elegant silence, we find peace and calm, we find joy, we find agreement where there was disagreement. We find connection. All right, so here we go. We're putting that resistance back up and we're slowing our legs. We got about 65 RPMs underneath us. Ready? Stand up for me. And just walk it out to that beat. Nice and slow, moderate intensity. Sit back down. Come all the way back. All the way back. Keep your 65. It's just entertaining work. Not too hard, not too easy. Let's come up again. Let your body start to rock from side to side. Just an easy little shift. Your hips are still touching the saddle lightly. Come back down, way back in the saddle so you're pushing forward and those core muscles really strong, really tight. Breathe. Stand with me again. Here we go. Good. Feeling good, yeah? Touching the saddle. Have a seat, friends. Woo. Nice. All right, so we're just gonna chop that timing in half. Let's bring it up. You might need a little more resistance for this. Have a seat. Keep breathing. Tall spine. Stand up. Good. Have a seat. Let's do that again. Those are called 16s. 16 pedal strokes up and 16 down. You're down. You're breathing. You're finishing. We're up for 8 this time. And you're down. Bring it on up. Bring it down. Up again. 8. Now I want you to notice which leg is working on count 1 as you stand up. Which leg gives the push? Right here on 1, 2. Which leg on 1? That's your lead leg, and we're gonna switch it. Have a seat and switch. So now it's the other leg, go. And down. So the opposite leg is now leading on 1. Good. Woo. Keep breathing, come on. All right, those are your 8s. Let's try 16. Perfect. Back down. Good job. 16, come up. And you're down. All right, we're gonna finish 32s. Here we go. Side to side, just let your body settle in here. 32 pedal strokes. Tap in the saddle. Looks really good. Have a seat. Light hands, come on. Woo. Got this. Core in, come on. Up we go, 32. Perfect. Good, you are back down. We're gonna stay right here to finish. So if you want, you can add more resistance. Use both legs equally. Breath, in 4, out 4, in 4, and out. In 4, and out. Relax your shoulders. This is the finish line. We've got about another minute. Close your eyes. Do the hard thing the easy way. We're used to taking easy things and making them hard. Let's flip it. Add a little more resistance and do the hard work, but do it the easy way, with attention to breath, with a different story. What are you feeling right now? Can you give that feeling a name? And then who are you being right now? What are you feeling? And who are you being? Whoever you're being helps you be with what you're feeling, what's happening, what's going on. Can you be patient? Can you be intentional? Can you be calm? Take resistance off. Let your legs spin easy because we, my friends, are finished. We did it. We're just gonna pedal for a couple of minutes, loosening everything up, light resistance, pedals floating, breath is deep. Woo. Little warm up, little 30-minute push, little cool down. Now it's gonna be a better day. I can feel angry. I can feel anger, but I don't have to be angry. I can feel frustration, but I don't have to be frustrated. I can feel sadness, but I don't have to be sad. I can feel impatient, but I don't have to be impatient. Being involves action. So what's it like to feel impatient? And then what are the actions that make us be impatient? Right? Feeling is a noticing. Acting or being impatient is tapping my fingers, checking the clock, tensing up, getting angry, pacing. None of those are healthy responses, right? Feeling impatient. Maybe I can count my breath. That's another choice. Maybe I can be present or kind or loving choices. Start to take all of the resistance off and let your legs move even slower. Bring yourself up to a seat if you have a sweat towel. We'll use this for a couple of our stretches today. Legs are slow, shoulders are back. Breathe. Let your arms come out in front of you and then we'll come all the way up. Chest is lifted. Come to one side, just a little side stretch. And up and over the other side with your breath. And then release that. Now the towel is behind us. Grab that towel with both hands. And just let your arms come behind you. Take deeper breaths. And when you get ready, just go ahead and set that towel down and go ahead and unclip from your bike. Go ahead and come to one side. And just take a moment right here to swing out one of your legs. I'm gonna come up here so I have a little bit more room. Just swing out your leg so it feels nice and loose and easy from the hip. And then hold that leg back, either toe on the floor or foot in your hand. You can use that as both a quadricep stretch and a chest stretch, front of your body. So breathe in, exhale loud. That foot, the same foot goes behind the other foot. So your legs are crossed, your feet are crossed. Take that same arm up and over. Just come into that side body stretch. Breathe. Let yourself have some oxygen in your ribs. Stretch those intercostal muscles, your breathing muscles. And then slowly lower that arm down. And we'll just take the other leg and we'll give it a nice little swing forward and back, loosening up around the hip. And then let's come to the toes or foot onto the shoe and stretch that quadricep. Nice. How do you feel? And who are you going to be today? Cross that leg behind, other arm comes up. In these last couple of breaths, will you just choose a word that you can catch yourself anytime today and just say, I am being, and then use that word. So choose a powerful word, something you want to be today, and take that word into your day. I'm really glad you joined me for this ride. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed that rolling meditation. Have a fabulous day.